start recording, start streaming. We will hit this Facebook, go live. And now we are live.
And now,
a word from our sponsors.
I got to get comfortable. Got to move my chair up.
Summer's Eve. Makeshift. No, Summer's Eve is not a sponsor of the show yet.
Damn it. We're working. Our people are talking to their people.
Our people are on that. I want to be like, I don't know, when you think douche, I want you to think Al&Chili.
Yeah, clean vaginas. There's a couple of clean vaginas right there.
Man. Or douches is what I was thinking. Anyway, it is the Al from D-Town and Chili 442 show every Sunday. Of course, it's Sunday. Show 32, Evan.
Rock on.
We're mowing through them, dude. Mowing through them. I see we are both showing our age, sipping hot tea.
I'm having a little sarsaparilla tea.
I am having apricot tea.
The sarsaparilla is supposed to help the itch. I don't know. It's not bad, and there's no caffeine. Although I'm going to be up all night because I end up sleeping all day like I usually do. But like, what's it matter?
If you're just checking out the show for the first time, Evan does not have crabs or anything. He has a little skin condition going on. Because, you just said I got it for the itch. People will be like tuning out. It's like, man.
If anybody's watched this show at all, they know that. I mean, they're like, that dude, you should make a drinking game. Every time I scratch myself, they were like, take a shot.
Yeah, there you go. We could do that, except no, because I always have to work on Mondays. So, man, have you left the compound any?
No, haven't made it past the mailbox yet. Now I've been out to the mailbox a couple of times. I'm feeling better. I started that Chinese medicine. That stuff, like I said, is the nastiest tasting stuff in the world. But anyway, I went through like 5 days of it, and the doctor's like, send me an email after 3 days and let me know if everything's cool with your body, no weird effects, and we'll continue the order, but we want to do a trial. So I did after 3 days. Well, I think she screwed up, and then I didn't get anything for a day or two. I was like, okay, if she put in the order, everything she does is 2-day delivery. So I sent her an email Friday, and so I got an email back Saturday. Here's your tracking, and it shows it coming in tomorrow. So I'm like 3 days. So I start this medicine routine, and now I feel like I've stalled for 3 days. And it's weird because I feel some improvement, and I'm almost craving this nasty shit. It's horrible. It's really horrible to drink. Like almost throwing up,
Anybody?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock over my lamp because usually I'm standing up, and I decided to sit down tonight. Just because I want to make sure we get, we got a couple news stories that I got pictures for, so I want to make sure, I know last time I tried to do it, I didn't transfer the thing, so I was seeing it, but nobody else was. And I was sitting there saying, hey, look at this picture. And I look like a big Summer's Eve.
But we don't want that.
No, not at all. But yeah, man, it was a chill weekend. With the rain, I hurried up and I cut the grass. And, then it's like, soon as it rained, man, I'm doing old man shit. I'm going out there like barefoot. And like the other day I took a flat screwdriver, and went out and like stabbed the dandelions. Not like stabbed them, to death, but put the whole thing in there so I made sure I got the whole root of the dandelion. I did that for like an hour because I was bored.
Oh, you just because you want them out of your yard? Are you making tea or what's going on?
No, I don't know. I just went and pulled dandelion. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what's wrong with me.
that's some old man shit.
Yeah, I know. And then the
Hmm.
kids were playing ball across the street, and I saw the ball, go in my new grass seed, and I just had to shut the door. I had to shut the door, man.
Can't look.
Because I'm gonna end up, cussing, and that's a neighbor. That's a dude I gotta live by. So, I'm trying to find this, share it to my Facebook. Yeah, so I can't, just go be yelling at the neighbor's kid. I don't want to be that old guy.
Yeah. Get off my lawn. No, I'm saying I don't really care about my lawn as long as people keep out of my stuff, which we don't seem to have a problem around here. Although I do keep stuff locked up. We did get a camera for the garage just to have. They're like $35 on Amazon. You can link into your phone, but I really don't worry where we're at. But I used to, because you never know.
Yeah, well, especially nowadays, man. People is broke. Gas is expensive.
Food's going up.
Yeah.
I hate to be conspiracy, but have you heard of all the meatpacking places that have caught on fire in the last year?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, ain't it?
Like 16 of them. That's makes me I don't know, I get a little scared. I'm like, man, food prices going up, gas prices going up, people are squeezed. I know we talk about this every week. We gotta quit dwelling, but
I know. But it's what we're going through right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I wish we weren't. I wish I was strapped, had about 10K in just the checking account, let alone savings. I wish my life was easy as shit.
No doubt.
But I don't complain as much as I could.
No. It just sucks that with COVID being over, we're starting to see this giant backlash of supply chains and everything just getting caught up with us. It's like, man, we had 2 years of down and just wish things would pick back up. And then now it's going, the inflation and I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
Well, you want some good news, Evan?
I sure do.
There was a baby kangaroo just born at the Bronx Zoo.
Well, that's cool.
A baby tree kangaroo.
Nice.
And I guess the only place you can find these is like a small island off Australia.
Yeah.
So for a while they were thought to be extinct. Wow, that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, them kangaroos, they don't care. They just hopping around, boning.
Yeah, that's what most animals do.
That's the life.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get, them baby kangaroos, they got to fear like eagles and shit like that. But I mean, for the most part, you just kind of hop around in a kangaroo group, chill.
It'd be nice to have no predators. I don't know. I see squirrels. I'm like, what a life squirrels have. They just play, chase each other up and down the tree, fucking hop around in the yard, eat. They got it made. I don't know.
Well,
just stay out of traffic.
Yeah. The car is their traffic. Well, Evan, I do have a little news we'll get to. We even got a couple with some visuals. We'll start off with this guy right here. Let's throw him up on the screen, Evan, because he is awesome. And this guy right here, he is, Evan, he drinks 200 milliliters of urine, of his own urine, every day to stay sexy.
Is that the secret?
Yeah. And here's the other secret. This is month-old pee he is holding up in his hand, and he just tops it off with a little fresh. So there you go. It is
I'm so behind. I'm not even on the page. I can't see.
Oh, you
Because
missed
I'm
him?
just seeing us.
Oh, well, shit.
I totally forgot that we're actually,
Yeah. There is no, uh, this is a guy in England. It says it cured him of depression and made him look 10 years younger. Now, I wonder if he was drinking too, and he quit drinking alcohol and like started drinking urine, and he just thinks, that the urine is making him look younger when it's actually he got off the booze.
I think so. I don't know, man. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, there are known doctors in England say, Evan, there are no known health benefits from drinking or rubbing urine onto your body.
No, I mean it's
yours
waste.
or
It's
anybody.
body waste.
Yeah.
Your body's done with it. There's nothing left for it.
And this goes for your urine or somebody else's. So don't let folks pee on you. I know that's a thing in some
Not my world.
places, but yeah, that ain't cool. Evan, we didn't give you a chance to win $1. Oh, I do got this one real quick. Americans, man, we go places and we always want to bring back a souvenir. Like if you go down to Florida, you're walking on the beach, you see a nice, shell, there ain't no live animal in it. You throw it in your luggage and take it back to your house. Well, this couple went to Jerusalem, Evan, and they wanted to do the same thing, except these people had an unexploded artillery shell that they had found in, I don't know how to pronounce that, the Golan Heights.
Golan Heights, yeah.
Yeah, Golan Heights, and intended to bring it back as a souvenir.
It would be a cool souvenir. That's,
Yeah. But it did cause a bomb scare. So
yeah, that's where Israel was invading Syria, the Golan Heights area. They found a lot of oil there. There's a big battle going on, or was a couple years ago. I bet that'd be a neat artifact to have.
All right. Lost for decades. A blue and white checkered dress worn in this famous movie hangs on display Monday at some Bonhams in New York. It is one of the most iconic outfits in American movie history and is heading up for auction. Evan, for a chance to win $1, what dress would I be talking about?
Are we talking about Marilyn Monroe dress? Something Like It Hot? Is that what we're talking about? No, that was a white dress. A blue and white dress?
A blue and white checkered dress. If this helps, it's a gingham dress.
I have no idea.
It's old. It's an old movie. Here, I'll even give you the date of the movie, 1939.
From Here to Eternity.
Oh, Evan. It was The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that was all the way back in
1939.
Man, I should have known that.
Yeah, Judy Garland wore the dress as Dorothy in the classic 1939 movie, The Wizard of Oz. Now, Evan, a chance for another $1. And we're going to keep it on The Wizard of Oz. And this one, you got a time limit. All right? I'm going to give you 15 seconds. You got to name me the 3 men or 3 whatever.
Oh, the Tin Man,
No,
the Scarecrow.
Stop.
Okay.
I wasn't finished, Evan.
Okay.
Now you're going to make this harder on yourself for interrupting the host of the show.
Okay.
Not only do you have to name them, what were they going to Oz for? Evan, you got 15 seconds starting now.
The lion would get his courage, the Tin Man to get his heart, and the Scarecrow to get his brain, was it? Oh, that's got to be it.
Congratulations, Evan. You were up to $5, my friend.
I can't believe I missed the first one. Yeah, blue and white dress. It makes sense. See, I hate these trivias. They show how stupid I am.
Okay. Well, Dollar General, man, did something no company should ever do. Now it must live with the consequences. I don't know. We did a story a couple weeks ago about the Dollar General with all the rodents, like in a main facility, where they ship everything out.
Yeah.
And this lady, I guess she did a TikTok thing about being a manager at a Dollar General, being like, it was like her and this other girl almost every day, 6 days in a row. And then, they would get a floater to come and give them both the days off and from open to close. And so they fired her for making the TikTok video. Evan, you got that in 6 minutes and 6:65, 6 seconds.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Bitch. But yeah, so man, Dollar General and a little bit of heat over that. Which that's sad, man. That's becoming like the grocery store now.
We go into Chillicothe and I never think of it, and because Dollar General is a place where you go get, just cheap regular stuff. But yeah, nowadays it's easier for me. It's a couple minutes shorter just to stop at Dollar General, and it's more convenient if I need, the bread, milk, eggs kind of shit, you know.
Well, if they got it, they got it. Heck, we were down south and some of them Dollar Generals sold beer.
Really?
Yeah. That was awesome.
I don't like those stores. Well, I guess it's no different than a Kroger's or a Casey's, but I would rather support a local gas station that's owned by somebody than a corporate, office, that just plants their stores in all these little small towns and then just, sucks money out, and so I'm not big on those stores, but you got to do what you got to do.
Well, Evan, this story, man, this almost sounds like something out of a movie or something. And we don't know the whole story yet. But here, I'm going to throw their pictures.
I see it.
Oh, you see that?
Uh-huh. This couple?
Yeah. Okay. They're, man, they disappeared. Obviously, she's a cop. He's convicted of capital murder. And they say right now it's a serious threat after murder suspect and deputy go missing.
He's on the run. And they haven't found her yet.
Do you think well, here's the thing. She was alone with the inmate, which is a strict violation of policy. She was taking him for a mental health evaluation. So she said, we have, this isn't me. The sheriff says, we have confirmed that there was no mental health evaluation scheduled. Vicky White was alone with the inmate, which is a strict violation of policy. And he should have been escorted by two. They are not related. Oh, I guess they got the same name. Vicky White. Oh, and Casey White. Yeah. They are not related. I don't know. Could they be?
I do not know.
Watch them already be husband and wife.
Oh, they're on the run then.
Yeah, well, man, it sounds funny, man. I mean, the vehicle was found a few blocks away. And I hope it's something like that. I hope he didn't kill her. you know.
No, but
But yeah, that's like something off the movies right there. That's some Bonnie and Clyde shit.
oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
interesting.
she's been with the sheriff's department for 25 years, so man,
Hmm.
crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Lizard King gets 7 months for trafficking Florida turtles.
I am the Lizard King. I can do anything.
Man, you know, you're going to have to go to federal prison because he was sentenced to 7 months in federal prison. So that means I don't think you get any good time with feds. Followed by a year of home confinement for his part in a scheme to smuggle illegally harvested Florida turtles to China, Japan, and other places.
Big market for turtles, huh?
Yeah. Oh, this isn't his first. He must pay $100,000 for to an authorized fund that pays for the care, treatment, and rehabilitation of wildlife. Oh,
Okay.
he owns a reptile company, Strictly Reptiles Inc. So yeah,
Interesting.
but I guess you know there's certain things you can't do, man, and you're a dickhead for doing them and messing
Right.
with wildlife. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Nope. You do the crime.
I don't mind a little fishing. You know, I don't like poachers. You know, I don't mind people hunting. You know,
Nope.
just
Do it.
just do it the right way.
Yeah. Kill it and eat it.
You know, although I am all in favor of shooting deer on the highway. I think it would keep them off the highway if they thought, hey, you know them big things that drive by real quick? Them some bitches are shooting at you too. So maybe it'll keep them off the highway and, you know, more in the woods.
They are dumb animals, man. They'll run right into you. They don't watch. I mean, they'll run into the side of vehicles just coming right across the road. The males get in heat and, they're watching. They're just on the scent and they don't watch for anything.
No, there we go. Sorry
Dumb,
about that.
beautiful, graceful animals, but they're stupid.
Yeah. That's why I think we should be able to shoot at them. I'm sorry, I had just you on the cam for a long time. We lost all our listeners.
Yeah, no one's seen either of us.
We lost them all. I think that was it. On the news, we got our, and I shut it. Hold on. It's right here. Our Bozo Criminal by our buddy Dave Moreland. I haven't even read this one. Oh, it's from West Frankfort, Illinois.
Ooh.
We're in Illinois. Oh, we made the list. We're right there with Florida, dude. Anyway, Danielle Smith found a nice dress and some jewelry at a local boutique. Boutique. How you spell that? Say that?
Boutique.
Boutique. Fucking hillbilly. That's a boutique. Unfortunately, she was a little short of cash. So, you know, she did what anybody would do when they needed a new outfit. Evan, what do you do when you see them suspenders or whatever you need to get but don't have the cash?
5-finger discount.
That's right, Evan. She shoplifted. But when she got home, she really liked the way she looked in that dress. Really, really liked the way she looked. So she posted a selfie of herself wearing the dress and jewelry on her Facebook page. Bad idea. The word got back to the boutique owner, and he alerted the cops. She was charged with theft under 500 and failure to appear in court, an unrelated pre-existing warrant. So, I mean, it wasn't even real jewelry. You're facing jail for some fake ass jewelry because there ain't no jewelry that's $500.
Right.
Not for good jewelry.
No.
Dumbass.
Yeah. I found one article. I was trying to back up. I found another entry of it, but then it wants you to pay to join the news site or whatever. But a woman arrested when 23 iPhones fell out of her vagina.
Oh my God.
That's what I thought. Alicia Maven of Houston, Texas, was stopped by mall security when the alarm went off when she tried to leave the premise. Showing guard she had nothing on her person, security let her go. Again, the alarm went off. A female security guard brought in to pat her down, and I guess that's when they found it. Like I said, I was trying to find a backup. I guess this happened in December. Like, that's pretty impressive. And phones, like we were talking last week, these things are pretty big now.
Yeah, I mean, are they the new iPhone? And was it the iPhone Plus? Was it the foldable ones? Well, there's a lot to this story we don't know.
Yeah, maybe if they're a bunch of iPhone 3s, you know.
Yeah, they could have been like the iPod Minis, or even the watches.
Yeah. Anyway, quite a feat.
Quite a feat. Yeah, I would say so.
Man, I had something else, but I can't remember what it was.
Man, yeah, it's kind of been a slow news week. I mean, there wasn't really. Did you that? I gotta find this one.
I gotta know if this is true. I ran across it. It's somebody took a screenshot of Fox News and it doesn't look
Wait,
doesn't look photoshopped.
Joanna Barnes, the Parent Trap and Tarzan actress, dead at 87.
Oh no. Who else died this week?
The
Judd woman.
Yeah, Mama Judd, Naomi.
The hot one.
Yeah, you're right.
Back then, she was a lot better looking.
Man, yeah, back in the even the 90s. Yeah, she was smoking hot back in the 90s. So, well, she'd only been, 50?
Yeah.
Because I think she was in her 70s. Oh, man, I can't find this. But it was it's at Florida. That Florida sheriff that told everybody, hey man, if these guys break into your house, shoot them dead. And it was a sheriff that said that. Yeah, it's got to be right here. It's probably going to be the first story. But yeah, I was like, wow. He said stuff like, it'll save us the paperwork. I was like,
damn.
Well, I get, they're having problems down there, but everybody's got a gun in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, it's easy to get a gun in Florida. But I don't know. I think we still have probably just as many shootings with some of the toughest gun laws in the nation in Illinois. So, I mean,
yeah.
Shoot.
And they got to stand your ground and all that stuff. And
yeah, you don't get it. Yeah, you don't want to go down to Florida doing no dumb shit. Yeah, here it is. Florida sheriff says he'd prefer that homeowners shoot intruders.
Just keep it out of the courts and just take care of it, I guess.
He said
that's really not the way to go about it, but
no, I don't know if I'd want to. Oof. I mean, that sounds easier said than done. Taking a life, I think that would sit on your mind, heavy.
Oh sure,
heavy, especially if it was just a young punk kid or something like that. Now, if it was somebody, somebody broke in your house, was attacking your loved one, then, 2 to the back of the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody just breaking in your garage to steal gas out of your lawnmower. I don't know if you want to go out there blazing an AK-47. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
I understand, and I don't want to sound like don't shoot people. Shoot them in the ankle or kneecap or something. don't shoot them in the head unless they keep. No, you shouldn't try to kill anybody, man.
No, it's self-defense or whatever. No,
Right.
that's for protection, or if you need guns, for protection, or if you need to go hunt and you're doing with all, everything legal, cool deal. I got no problem with it.
Now I know that's easier saying it while I'm sitting here with the lights on and shit. And, if you're in bed, somebody breaks in your house, shit, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. That's why I've always wanted kind of a just like a double barrel sawed off shotgun. It's gonna create a scatter. I'm gonna hit it, you want to do no glasses on or whatever. I'm gonna hit that thing, and it's not gonna go through my wall and through my neighbor's wall. And you got 2 shots. I mean, who has a shootout in their living room? I got kaboom, and then I need to make a plan.
No,
what next?
Yeah, you don't want a shotgun. You're looking to do drywall work.
That's okay.
And you don't want a real big caliber gun either, because you don't want it going through them. And I mean, you shoot somebody with, and I'll probably get made fun of for this, but a 22 is all you need. It ain't gonna go through them. It's gonna hurt. I don't care what you get shot with. It's gonna fucking hurt.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, these people with all these, those big 357 automatics and shit with the triangle barrel. Boom! They're putting holes in it, drywalls. They gotta go through 3 rooms and re-drywall.
Yeah. I don't want something like that. Like I said, it's something that could go, out your wall through someone, or not through someone, out your wall into someone else's wall. People have been killed by stray bullets like that. I always figure it's just a sawed-off shotgun. It's got a scatter. It's gonna hit something. It's gonna leave them looking like hamburger. But I don't know. Not a gun person, but I always figure if I had something like that for home defense,
Yeah, I think you just, I always thought about that. I was like, man, why would you want these big, like, hand cannons? Because if you miss, man, you're taking out a door, a fish tank, a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think you want to keep it a lower caliber. That way it'll stay, the bullet will stay in them.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm with you, and you're right. Whatever you get shot with, even in movies when actors get shot up, I mean, it looks like they're getting shot up because they got those little charges that they put on them.
Yeah.
And it's just enough to make you ow and twitch, and that is enough to stop somebody. And
unless they're like completely
messed up.
Yep. Oh, damn it. Dolly Parton.
What about her?
She's going in she's going in the damn Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, she
changed her damn mind. And I gave her props for not going in.
Yeah, you're right. It made sense.
So, Dolly, I'm taking my props back.
Speaking of prospect, I heard she was talking about taking her implants out. That at just her age, she just can't handle the weight and everything.
Those are implants?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think she had big boobs to begin with, but then she was one like first, like that got cosmetically done. Yeah,
I did not know that. Do you have a picture of these boobs we talk about?
What?
Do you have a picture of them?
Dollies?
Yeah.
I don't think I can get anything else that you can't get off the internet. I
I thought you had inside,
No.
Like your.
I always thought she had her boobs done. I like I said, I thought they were big, but I thought because she was just the overdone kind of,
I kind of
like
thought.
She says it takes a lot of money to look this cheap kind of thing.
I kind of thought they were natural. I was hoping they were. You kind of, you know, it's almost like telling a kid that fucking Santa Claus ain't real. Thanks, Evan.
Damn it. I didn't mean to start any problems.
Well, yeah, I can't believe she said she's going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which, look, I can't. I'm never going to be there. So, I mean, I really don't care, but it just pissed me off. I gave her props.
Yeah. And you're right. It's not rock and roll.
No, Dolly Parton isn't rock and roll. But like like we talked about, there ain't hardly anybody rock and roll that gets put in there anymore.
True.
But oh man, I tell you what, Elon Musk still taking it. You know, I thought that would be a 1 week story.
About the Twitter?
Yeah. Now I don't remember when did he, and he hasn't even taken it over.
No. He just bought into some controlling interest or whatever, right?
Right.
He didn't buy Twitter completely. Correct?
No, I think he did.
Oh, I thought he just...
But he still isn't like he's not the dude in charge yet. And man,
Okay.
people are losing their mind. The government wants to start a disinformation council. That's scary.
Yeah. We don't need that.
No, we don't need government saying, "Oh, this is what you need to listen to, and this is fake." And well, look, they've already proved they can't do that several times. Elon. Yeah, but I mean, then all of a sudden you get these, idiots, and that's what I'm going to call them, because they're not journalists or anything. But when they start saying, "Oh," because Elon's from South Africa, he moved to United States when he was 17 years old. So, you got that. What's her name? She's on MSNBC. God dang it. Joy Reid says he wants to bring apartheid back. And I'm like, really? You're making this racist now?
Everything has to be made racist.
Man, and you know what? I hate that. Because I honestly think that when you do that, when you point everything that's racist, it kills anybody that has some real racism shit happen against them. Because it almost, I'm not saying it kills it, but it's like, man, if you keep hearing it, it's the boy that cried wolf.
Right. Anytime they can't find fault with somebody, it's something they do, they like the Joe Rogan thing, when he had people on his show, Dr. McCullough or whatever, and then the next thing, oh, he's racist. Well, you can't find fault. What's going on? So you pick them. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, and I mean that's their go-to. And I mean, thank God. And I tell you what, if I was Joe Rogan, I would send like Neil Young a bouquet of flowers. And then I'd send one to CNN too, because ever since that happened, Neil Young left Spotify, all that bullshit, he grew by 2 million listeners.
Yeah. But bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. And like that Dave Chappelle, I don't know if he goes by views. I don't know how his pay set up. I don't know if he just signed a contract, if he gets anything on the backside of his contract he signed with Netflix. But that publicity he got for that, the closer, I guarantee you people that would not have watched that went and watched it.
Sure.
And then realized, wow, what he said wasn't shit. Why the fuck are you offended? And some people still, some people are just going to try to find fault in everything. You know, even if it sometimes makes absolutely no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's crazy. Evan, I am losing my internet. I think I just.
What?
Yeah.
No way. Everything seems fine here.
Okay. Maybe
I mean, I'm not freezing while I'm watching us.
Oh, are we still going?
Looks like it.
Oh, shit. That thing just. It like skyrocketed and was like drop frame. Okay. Seems to be okay. And you're sure?
Let us know.
Yeah. Let us know. Is we live? But yeah, it's just crazy, man. I couldn't, you know, I was like, out of all the things you could do, you can't call the dude a racist. I mean, you know, just now.
Yeah, what has he done that shows racist actions? None. Stop it. You know.
I know. It's
horrible.
Yeah.
Our news spins things every which way, just whatever they need to.
I know. And that's why it's scary. It's scary, you know, that you know, media outlets want to control what you see, and, you know, man, it just makes you think what the narrative is.
And that's why I really haven't figured out Elon. When COVID started, he was worth like 35 billion, and Bezos was like 150, you know, and then Bezos was taking all kinds of shit for being the richest guy, and then all of a sudden it's like Elon is worth this much, you know. And I know their stock bounces around, but it just seemed weird. All of a sudden he became the new poster boy, you know, for the richest dude.
Right. And then it was on another thing they did was they were like, women will not be safe at Twitter, and it's like, you know, Elon's, you know, having a KKK rally over there or something. It's like they're not. He hasn't even said anything. But if you think there's not still going to be moderators and stuff like that, it's not going to be the wild, wild west. And he even said, he goes, I'm making the left mad. He goes, and I'm going to make the right, you know, the far right mad. And he said, I'm doing it for the 80% of us in the middle. And I think he is damn close on those numbers. I think it's more 20% that you're people that just vote Republican. And I think it's about 20% of people that just vote Democrat. And no matter what, then people will never, you know, vote for anything else except that party. And then
I can see that.
I think it's a big 60% that are, you know, kind of like, okay, wait a minute, shit ain't working out. Let's, you know,
who's the most competent?
Right. But I just kind of look at it as, man, we've had both of them in powers for how long, and man, it keeps getting worse for us.
Yeah.
But then old Disney, man, I don't know, man. I think these I think it's a mistake. When these corporations start getting them involved in politics and shit, dude.
True.
I think that's a mistake. And
I don't know about breaking up Disney. This whole thing, it could really have some disastrous results, you know. What they're planning on doing, you know, Disney's their own little empire. It's their own little city. They have their own police, fire, all that shit, you know, because they didn't want to pay Mondo taxes. And now they're trying to go after and break that up. And that just could be, I don't know, it could kill Disney. It could kill a lot of Florida. You know what I mean?
Right.
The tourism that it brings to Florida, it could really bring it down, you know.
I don't know, though. Don't you think a lot of people I've been to Florida several times, have never been to Disney.
Yes, I agree. And I've been there twice in the last couple of years just because she likes it. But I mean, it's a hell of an attraction. But This will be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, Disney's got a really unique thing that they do, and I'm just, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I just think it's a bad idea, man, to get involved. And I say that about athletes and like, because it doesn't bother me. And I know there, and one guy, I remember him saying to me one time, we had a decent conversation about this. And he says, well, isn't that athlete or rock star, aren't they, you know, aren't they entitled to their opinion? And I said, yes. I was like, but I'm not a fan of that dude because of his political opinions. And when I find out his political opinions, if they really oppose the way I think, I'm not, am I going to really care what that dude does anymore? And especially if he's really outspoken about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, man. I mean, you do have a platform and everything, but man, I think nowadays anyway, and I don't really remember any, really political players like when I watched sports in the 80s and 90s. I mean, I'm sure there was a couple that maybe I didn't understand, but it's like now it's like everybody wants to stand on something. And it's like, man, I don't know, and it's their right. They have the freedom to voice their opinion. I'm just saying, man, if you're in the public, the public eye like that, do you want to, do you really want a chance, lose it?
You have freedom of speech. You're not free from the consequences of your speech,
right?
And you're right. I think of some De Niro. I like De Niro. He always did like his acting and stuff. And I always thought it was kind of cool that the guy was kind of quiet and introverted, and he didn't do the talk show thing. And I was like, that's so respectable. I think that's awesome. If I was an actor, I'd like to be that way. And then the dude later on started opening his mouth and stuff. And it's like, man, just do your movies. I like, hey, everybody has their right to their opinion. That's true. But
you're
not immune to the consequences.
Yeah, and he went on like epic rants and shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, just because you don't like somebody and you don't like their politics or whatever, it doesn't, you can be a douchebag, but it's like me. I that Irishman that came out after, I'm not even a right-wing guy. But like him acting like that, it's like, no, sorry, dude. But I'm not a Hollywood dude either. I could give a shit less about if another movie ever came back out.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't watch TV, don't watch too many movies. I watch more documentaries than anything.
Yeah, I do too. And I watch UFO shit, and I watched the NASA channel a lot. Watch them just shoot, new satellites up in there. Man, I watched the thing about all the space junk.
I haven't watched that.
It's like orbiting or man.
There's a lot of trash out there.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to send me out there to, clean it up. Give me like a garbage truck with some rockets on it.
Yeah.
And it kind of be like heavy metal.
Hey, before I forget, if you want a good documentary on Netflix, My Octopus Teacher. This dude, it's a documentary on this guy and an octopus, and you think of like, you don't realize the intelligence of animals sometimes,
Oh,
it'll surprise you. It's a cool little documentary.
Right on.
Yeah, check that one out.
Well, Evan, I think we're about at 50. Yeah, shit. We're almost 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead. I didn't do, I'm not going to lie. I did not do a lot of show prep. and I usually do. And I kind of laid down and took a nap. And I was going to get up early and get in here and do some show prep. It didn't happen, man. I had that 90-pound pit bull squeezed up under. He was under the blanket, squeezed up next to me, and man, we was out, man. We was out.
I planned to do some stuff today. We had roofers here today. They were going to start. Well, we got a dumpster Friday, and they were going to do some stuff Friday, but the weather. And then yesterday was on and off, with the rain. Anyway, these dudes were here today and cranked, and I slept through most. I got up this morning. I was going to do something. I lay back down, and I fell asleep till like 3 o'clock. And so I missed it all. But pretty good time here. We have a couple skylights in our house.
Uh-huh.
And we have replaced like a couple of them. They're leaking and just, old and all that stuff. So we replace them. One thing I just thought, like, they take the shingles off around them, they pull the things off, and they put the new one down. Man, when they took that thing out, like, some of them had been installed wrong, and they like put them over the shingles.
Oh no!
Anyway, so when they pop these things out, there's one above in the kitchen, there's one in the living room, and there's a couple in the sunroom. But then they took that off. All that trash fell into the house, on carpet, all over the kitchen. Like, just because she was somewhere, I was asleep, and these guys are working. They just popping this shit off, and we hadn't even thought about, like, stupid as fuck. We hadn't even thought about covering that shit with tarps. I didn't know all this trash would just come into the house everywhere.
Oh man!
So good times today. Good times.
Man, I can't believe you slept through that though.
They didn't do the part right above our bedroom.
Oh,
they're going to come back next weekend and then do the front of the house and then do this like side of the garage. They got most of it done, so they weren't like hammering directly above me and shit. So yeah, I fell back asleep through a bunch of it.
Yeah. Well,
good
shit.
Times.
Evan, say
Yes,
goodbye to the beautiful people.
Oh, goodbye, you wonderful people. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, we'll catch you around. This is Al from D-Town and Chili 442 show number 32. Remember, if you caught us at the end, just scroll down. All our shows we do are there. You can go to alfromdtown.com. Whatever you want to do. Well, you can find us. But
it's all out there.
Yep. Show number 33 coming to you next Sunday. Peace, guys. Be good to one another. We will see you later.
Later.